Welcome back, everybody, to our huge potato harvest. As you can see, we're almost done. You guys didn't get to see the majority of this. I did it off recording. Since it's not proper vintage equipment, I didn't really want to make that a big part of the series. So I'm going to tab over and show you our new pig food setup here in a second. So I've got a worker finishing up this sorghum harvest. As you can see, we got a couple laps here, and then I have some cleaning up to do over there. It's my fault, user error, but we'll get that done. We have quite a bit of sorghum going into the I'm trying to say barn, into the grain silo. Okay. So the potato harvester, it just said, was pretty full. So we'll get that. As you can see, we have 36,000 liters in it right now. The crazy thing is, this was a half field, and I've already dumped a lot of liters of potatoes. I don't know exactly how many, but the yield is pretty impressive on these. So we'll get what we can out of it. I'm not gonna worry about these, like that little bit right there. He's probably got another down and back, and then we should be good to go. Once I empty it here, I'll take you guys up to the pig area. Oops, I didn't mean to cut him off like that. So this trailer holds, I think, 50,000 liters, and we've done 3? This would be I think we've done 3. So it's going pretty well in that regard. And when you consider that this is all for 5% of the pig food, kind of funny. I do think we'll probably do another corn crop next year. Maybe not in the massive field, but we'll do another corn crop. Now this worker is not gonna like bumping into this up here. I might have to take over for a bit. So you gonna quit? Yeah, go ahead and empty out if you can. Okay, kept going. Not wanting to empty out. We're at 98%, bro. Can you just chill? No, bro cannot chill. Bro has 0 chill. Alright, fine. I will come back to you here in a bit. We'll take this way on up. There's not actually a driveway over there, so let's take this one. Cut through our hayfield. And I'm excited to show you guys what I added. I added some storage up here that's pretty sweet. I didn't finish that road that I had talked about, but I am gonna go this way just because I want to. I don't know where I'll put the corn in. I think I might leave I think I'm gonna plow this field that we had the potatoes in and get it. Okay, they have a full tank over there, so I have to do that too. But I think I might plow that field. I'll probably plow all the fields, get them all ready to go, and then we can decide what sort of pattern or rotation we want to do. Actually, maybe we should do this one here, this big one in winter, like winter wheat or something. So anyways, let me show you. This is our new tuber storage. This is another mod. This one's available in the mod hub, so it's not anything fancy in terms of some paid site or whatever. It's just in the mod hub. and you back up to about like here, and then hit I, and it dumps it into the storage, so you don't have to push it in, you don't have to do any extra, you just dump it here. And then I can show you on the other end how it works. I'll hop out while that's coming down. Oh, never mind, I won't. I had the 40/20 up here with the bucket, and you just come over here, put a bucket or a wagon under there, and you hit, R, and it'll pour it into there. Now, we could test, because I think this has capacity. Let's test it just for kicks. So let's see how it does. Are we under it? Maybe we're not under it enough. There we go. That's probably good. Let's see. And we bring it over here and dump them out. Alright. So now when we look at our pig, we can see the root crops there. So they're going to need a decent hit of corn soon. But this way we can use the gator and go and get specific things if we want to bump these numbers up. We want the base food to be a good bit of it, but we want these other ones to come up as well. So right now we only have the 16 pigs, but we have the potential now, the setup now, to have a lot more. So I'm going to drive this back down to the potato field, and then I'm gonna get the other tractor with the gravity wagon to get the sorghum guy finishing up here. I know this episode is a little bit all over the place, but fall is like that on the farm. A lot of different jobs that need to be done, that are getting done, and it would be really hard for one person to do do all this, and that's why I have help. So it's feeling like it's going to be a winter of a lot of, or at least early spring, of a lot of earth moving, dirt work. So is that guy, is he backing up? What's he doing? Yeah, he's got to have a good bit done. So I'm going to tab over to the other tractor. Here we go. Looks like that wagon, you know what, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and pull this wagon in, because I've used it a lot and I don't think I ever have repaired it. So let's see. Oh, the condition's not bad at all. Alright. Well, while I'm here, let's check out the tractor. Okay. I can repair. I can't paint it here? Bummer. Might have to take that up to the store and paint it. That's gonna not be great. I'm so bad at backing up four-wheeled implements. I'm bad enough at two-wheeled, so we're gonna go up to the sorghum. I'll load a full tank on the combine is 7,300, I think. I don't know what's going on with the audio. I apologize for those little glitches where it's muting itself. But it's 7,300, which is the majority of this. So I've been running loads of 7,300 back and forth for a while now. I'm excited to get August done. I have half a mind to cut a little bit of hay, just because we are going to be feeding a lot, but I don't know. We have a good bit in the barn, so I might let it slide. We can always do some either late fall, or we can just wait till next year. I think we have enough hay to get us through the winter. The worst case scenario, you can't just buy hay. I don't know what's causing that audio mess. I mean, this is the same save, right? I've been playing on this save for, it's got to be pushing 50 hours now. This is the first time we've had that issue. And maybe you guys aren't hearing it. Maybe it's on my audio device or something. Which I sure hope not, because my audio device is studio quality headphones that I did not buy for gaming purposes, I'll put it that way. Alright, so we are at, well, maybe I lied, maybe it's more than 7,300. Maybe it's 73%. Yeah, it's 73%. So we can either do the drive alongside trick, or we can just come back later, top this off. So plenty going on, as you can see. We also have, we're all loaded up to go on a cheese run, and that'll be good. A little bit of cash there. All right, it looks like this is ready to return. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the truck down around. Now, I didn't sell any potatoes, and I don't know if maybe eventually we would do that. But for right now, it doesn't make sense to sell any. We can look in our stats and see what the total yield was on this field. Partial field, I might add. Excuse me? I guess it's not interested since I got rid of the worker. How about O for out? There we go. Get that last little bit, and then I will drive this up here for the people we leased it off of to come and pick it up. Your tractor and harvester are ready for pickup. So yeah, potatoes are all done. Just had this handful here that we didn't get to. We have, what was that, like 3,000 liters? About 4,800 in here, plus potatoes 90,000. So we got about, well, we got over 100,000 because there's some in the, what did I say? It was like 3,000 in the pig thing. Okay, so 97,000 is our total yield from a partial field. That's something. Okay, and then we have 50,000 wheat, almost 80,000 oats, 45,000 sorghum, and going. That'll probably be up to 80 by the time we're done. 75, 80. 60,000 slurry. Wow. Okay, well, we are in a good position to keep working. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this, and then after I deliver this, I will take over for the combine. I know, like I said, it's a little bit of a all around all over the place episode, but we're getting valuable work done here. We're going to be able to really increase our pig production and output. I don't plan on buying anymore. I'm just going to let natural increase do its thing. But we're going to start having a lot of pigs. Probably in another year we'll have almost triple the pigs we have now. And then we'll have to start selling. This is so much trickier than it looks like it would be. I feel like this is one of those jobs that would probably be easier in real life than it is in the game. Because in real life, you would just pick a gear and stay there. Okay, here we go, 12,300. So what we could do with this while we wait... Well, I don't know. I feel conflicted about making hay, as you can probably tell. Because there's a part of me that feels like you can never have too much hay. And there's another part of me that feels like just chill, because the grass is always there. You can always go back and make it another time. But even if we just made like 10 bales, you know, it's like, what are they, 7,000 liter bales or 5,000 liter bales? So 50,000 liters of hay. Just feels like that would help. I was also thinking, since the last time I played off recording, I was thinking it might be time to upgrade our TMR mixer. You know, that was great when we only had a few cows, but we're up to, what, 30? And we have a whole batch of calves and heifers coming of age over in the other field. I actually don't remember how many cows our main barn will hold. Does it tell us that? This barn. No, it doesn't. Maybe if we go here, doesn't it have like our buildings somewhere? No. Dang it. I don't know how we figure that out, but... Oh, probably if we go to place a new one. Alright. We'll drive this back over there, then we'll hop in the combine and try to get the sorghum harvest done. I just feel like I need like 3 of me to do this. I mean, these plowing jobs are going to be... They're going to take some time. Maybe we should do this field 31 up here in corn, since we haven't done it completely in anything yet. Alright, you're fired. That'd be a lot of corn, but we need a lot of corn for the pigs. Yeah, if we do the big middle field in grain, and we do this one in corn, I don't know what to do about that other one on the other side of the pigs. Put something in it like canola, like a protein. and then we'll leave the current potato field fallow next year. That sounds like a good plan. This is a sweet old combine. I like that even though it's old, um, it looks the part. It does a good job. This series has been a good example of how using vintage equipment doesn't necessarily mean that you have to suffer the like quality of your farm. Like I don't think having modern equipment would have changed the results of this playthrough very much at all. If anything, it would have been more challenging because modern equipment costs more. In real life, the issue with using older equipment is just the availability of parts when something breaks. You know, these are mechanical machines, they're gonna break. It's not if, it's when. So when you can't find parts to fix it, that becomes challenging as compared to new equipment that definitely is going to have parts available. You're just going to pay out the wazoo for them. I tell you, I enjoy farming on this game, but I've said it before, many of you have heard, I do not have the ability, capability, or cojones to do this in real life. I could write about a farm. I can certainly pretend to farm. But I could not farm. Alright, I know there's a couple little spots down there, but since we're in the neighborhood of 90,000 liters, or whatever I said, 50,000 liters, I'm not super worried about losing that tiny bit. I am going to put this back on a worker so I can hop in that tractor and come and empty it. Man, that's pretty cool looking. I don't know if I'll use it, but I like it. I've also said in this series before, I'm not a Deere guy. I grew up driving red tractors. The Case IH farm was much more what I was used to, but I've really enjoyed this series, and I've really enjoyed this equipment. This setup here in particular is very satisfying. Nearly have a full grain tank. Well, I'm conveniently here to help you with that. One thing I'm not good at on this is predicting how much a yield is going to be by looking at the field. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to look and say, okay, we have whatever 3 passes left, that's probably 10,000 more liters or something. I don't have that capability. Alright, you're fired again. Great job, but I'll take over. I think I'll take the outside, and then that way if I need to hire worker again, I could do it on the straight part. Workers are terrible at following the outside of the field. That's why if you watch people play this, you know they always will do the headland and then get the worker going up and down the field once the headland is done. Because unless you do course play, which I don't, but if you do, course play is one way to set the course on the outside, and then the worker will follow that line. I don't play like that. Homie don't play that, so to speak. Alright. Under the tree. Under the tree. Alright, here we go. Get that. Swing that around. Wow, look at that turn. Look at this thing. Agile, nimble. Smooth as butter. Can we get this? Oh, baby. We're just gonna pretend those three little tufts there never happened. And I think we're gonna be good to go. And it's gonna fit. We're at a cool 70%. Drop this off, get it put in a grain silo, and we're gonna be Gucci. We'll be able to feed the sorghum for a while. I need to look at my notes on, or look it up. I don't have notes, but I have to look up for the pig food which things are in which categories, because I want to say sorghum counts for. So grain is wheat and barley. Protein is canola, sunflowers, soybeans. And I bet sorghum is considered a protein because potatoes and sugar beets are the only root crops. I mean, we could test it. We could just put some sorghum in and see if this number goes up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this over. So what did I say that number was? 3647. I think it's going to be a protein. And if it won't let me put it straight in, I'll dump it into the gator and then dump it in. But it should let me put it straight in. So 3647. There we go. Okay, that didn't pan out quite how I thought. It took sorghum as a grain. Let's think about this. Okay. What? Not having it, huh? Alright, well, oh. Just kidding. Strange hitbox, but okay. Really? Okay, well, 540. We have to take it back to the base anyways. Oh man. I'm very conflicted about all this straw up here. Feels like such a waste not to pick it up. Is this beans? I think I put beans in here. Beans are October? Yeah. Fucking check. Beans are October. Alrighty, well, I'm going to use this little drive down the lane here as my outro. So thank you guys so much for watching the episode. It's been a really fun series. I don't know when I'm going to be done with it. It's feeling like at least another year. I just want to see the fruits of this labor as the pigs grow up and continue to have more pigs, and our cheese is going well. So we've got a good setup. We're going to be in really good money here soon. So at some point we're going to run out of things that we want to buy, and that will make it kind of end the series on that note. But I appreciate you watching this episode. Thanks for bearing with me and supporting the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.